dukomeje bifuriza kugubwa neza shuti mukurikiye ibiganiro bya televiziyo y'u Rwanda muri uyu mwanya nkuko mwakomeje kubikurikira rero mu makuru hirya no hino mu bitangazamakuru ariko by'umwihariko hano kuri RBA. Muri iki gihe dufite umushyitsi w'imena ni perezida w'igihugu cya Mozambique Felipe Nyusi uri mu ruzinduko rw'akazi rw'iminsi 3 hano mu Rwanda, aho yageze ejo kakirwa mu cyubahiro gikwiye umukuru w'igihugu na nyakubahwa perezida wa Repubulika y'u Rwanda Paul Kagame ku kibuga cy'indege mpuzamahanga cya Kigali. Ku munsi w'ejo akaba kandi yarasuye icyanya cyihariye cyagenewe inganda, cyanya cya Kigali cyihariye cyagenewe inganda cyitwa Kigali Special Economic Zone, aho yasuye zimwe mu nganda zikorera muri icyo cyanya, cyane cyane akaba yarasuye uruganda rukora ibiribwa. Mu mugoroba nyakubahwa perezida w'igihugu cya Mozambique yakiriwe ku meza na mugenzi w'u Rwanda Paul Kagame. Muri icyo kiganiro muri uwo mwanya perezida w'u Rwanda akaba yamuhaye ikaze, akaba yamwifurije ikaze muri uruzinduko rw'iminsi 3 mu gihugu cyacu cy'u Rwanda. Hanyuma mu byo perezida Felipe Nyusi yatangaje ubwakirwa ku meza na mugenzi we, yavuze ko ari iby'igiciro kuri we ndetse n'intumwa ayoboye kugenderera u Rwanda muri iki gihe cy'ukwezi kwa Nyakanga, ukwezi u Rwanda rwizihizamo isabukuru y'ubwigenge, isabukuru yo kwibohora. Anavuga ko muri iki gihe kwibohora abanyafurika bakeneye ari ukwigobotora ingoyi y'ubukene. Aha rero akaba yagaragaje ko u Rwanda na Mozambique hari byinshi bashobora gufatanyamo mu kurwana iyo ntambara y'ubukungu, iyo ntambara y'igihugu cye cya Mozambique. Mu kwezi kwakira mwaka wa 2016 akavuga ko bo nk'abayobozi bari muri icyo cyerekezo, ariko cyane cyane abikorera bakwiye kubyaza amahirwe umubano uri hagati y'ibihugu byombi. Ari abanyamozambique bakaba baza gukorera mu Rwanda, ari abanyarwanda bakajya gukorera mu gihugu cya Mozambique. Ubu rero mu kanya katarambiranye perezida wa Mozambique ndetse na mugenzi w'u Rwanda Paul Kagame bagiye kugirana ikiganiro n'abanyamakuru aha turi mu Rugwiro. Ikiganiro tubabwira ko gitegerejweho kubanzirizwa no gushyira umukono ku masezerano y'ubufatanye mu ngeri zinyuranye hagati y'ibihugu byombi, cyane cyane ko hari ubufatanye bwari busanzwe, ariko hanitezwe ko muri uruzinduko hashyirwa umukono ku masezerano y'ubufatanye mu ngeri zinyuranye. Perezida w'igihugu cya Mozambique kandi biteganijwe ko asura ahantu hanyuranye mu Rwanda. Hari urwibutso rwa jenoside yakorewe abatutsi, urwibutso rwa Kigali aho yunamira abazize jenoside yakorewe abatutsi. Akaba yanabigarutseho nimugoroba ubwakirwaga ku meza na mugenzi we, avuga ati biratangaje, ni igitangaza iyo ubona intambwe u Rwanda rumaze gutera ukibuka amateka ashaririye rwanyuzemo. Kuri gahunda y'uruzinduko rwe nanone arasura i Nyanza ku ngoro y'umwami. Biteganijwe nanone ko asura ku mupaka wa Rubavu, aho u Rwanda na Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo bashyize hamwe serivisi mu rwego rwo kwihutisha nyine urujya n'uruza hagati y'abaturage b'ibihugu byombi. Akazanasura kandi muri iyi minsi 3 ahari serivisi z'ikoranabuhanga hazwi nka Telecom House. N'uruzinduko rwitezweho byinshi cyane cyane, kandi rukaba rubaye mu gihe Afurika yamaze gufata ingamba zinyuranye zo gushyiraho isoko rusange, yamaze gufata ingamba zo gukingura ikirere. Bikaba biteganijwe ko mu minsi itarambiranye Rwandair izaba yatangiye kujya i Maputo mu gihugu cya Mozambique. Ni mu kanya rero kiganiro n'abanyamakuru turakibararikiye. Nkuko twakomeje kubibabwira kandi twakomeje kubararikira, aha turi ni mu Rugwiro aho ibiganiro bya televiziyo y'u Rwanda bikomereje. Hagiye kubera ikiganiro nyakubahwa perezida wa Repubulika y'igihugu cya Mozambique uri mu ruzinduko rw'akazi rw'iminsi 3 mu Rwanda Felipe Nyusi ndetse na mugenzi w'u Rwanda Paul Kagame bagiye kugirana n'abanyamakuru. Ikiganiro kibanzirizwa no gushyira umukono ku masezerano anyuranye y'ubufatanye hagati ya Mozambique n'u Rwanda. Hanyuma hakaza kandi no kuba ubutumwa abakuru b'ibihugu byombi bageza ku bitabiriye iki kiganiro n'abanyamakuru. Turababwira rero ko kuri uru ruzinduko rw'iminsi 3 perezida w'igihugu cya Mozambique agirira mu Rwanda yarutangiye ku munsi w'ejo. Uyu munsi akaba ari umunsi wa kabiri hateganijwe nyuma y'iki gikorwa cy'ikiganiro ndetse n'isinywa ry'amasezerano y'ubufatanye hagati y'ibihugu byombi. Hateganyijwe ko azagukomereza uruzinduko rwe no mu zindi ntara z'u Rwanda, aho yerekeza mu ntara y'amajyepfo mu karere ka Nyanza gusura yahoze ari ingoro y'umwami ndetse n'ibindi bikorwa bihari bijyanye cyane cyane n'amateka n'umuco w'igihugu n'ubukerarugendo. Perezida Nyusi kandi ari bwerekeze n'i Rubavu. I Rubavu hari ubufatanye hagati ya Repubulika y'u Rwanda na Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo ku bijyanye no koroshya urujya n'uruza ku mipaka yombi. Tukaba tubabwira ko muri iki gihe ibihugu bya Afurika bishyize imbere cyane cyane ubuhahirane hagati y'abaturage, koroshya urujya n'uruza. U Rwanda rero na Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo ku mupaka wabyo hari one border stop center, akaba ari bugiye kwirebera uko ibihugu byoroshya urwo rujya n'uruza. Tubabwire ko igihugu cya Mozambique ni igihugu kiri mu majyepfo y'uburasirazuba bwa Afurika. Ni igihugu gihana umupaka n'igihugu cya Tanzania. Tanzania ni igihugu duturanye. Mozambique kandi ihana imbibi mu majyepfo n'igihugu cya Swaziland ndetse na Afurika y'Epfo, ikaba ihana imbibi na Zambia, Malawi n'igihugu cya Zimbabwe. Ni igihugu gikora ku nyanja y'Abahinde, aho gifite uburebure bungana na kilometero zirenga 1000 z'inkengero ku nyanja y'Abahinde. Bikaba byumvikana ko ari igihugu gifite ubucuruzi bucyoroheye, kuko gukora ku nyanja ubwabyo nibyo bita mu gifaransa avantage. Mu murwa mukuru wa Mozambique ni Maputo, ariko hari n'ibindi byambu kuri iyo nyanja y'Abahinde nk'icyambu kindi kizwi cya Beira ahagana mu majyaruguru. Igihugu cya Mozambique nanone ni igihugu kinini, gifite ubuso bwa kilometero kare 790. Ni igihugu gifite ubukungu bunyuranye bushingiye ku mutungo kamere nk'amabuye y'agaciro, amashyamba, gikungahaye ku buhinzi nk'uko mwagiye mubikurikira mu makuru yagiye atangazwa kuri uru ruzinduko. Mozambique ni igihugu gikungahaye ku buhinzi bw'ipamba. Aha bakaba bavuze ko nk'u Rwanda muri ya gahunda ya Made in Rwanda, guteza imbere ibikorerwa mu Rwanda, inganda zikora imyenda. U Rwanda yaranarusuye ejo ko u Rwanda rushobora kubona matière première bivuye muri Mozambique, aho bakungahaye nyine ku buhinzi bw'ipamba. Igihugu cya Mozambique cyakoronijwe na Portugal. Ni kimwe mu bihugu byatinze kubona ubwigenge, kuko cyabonye ubwigenge bwacyo ku itariki ya 25 Kamena umwaka w'1900 n'igihe ibindi bihugu bya Afurika byinshi byaboneye ubwigenge muri za 57, 58, 60. Mozambique yabubonye mu mwaka w'1975. Ikaba rero aribwo yari yigobotoye ingoyi y'ubukoroni yari mazemo igihe kirekire ikoronijwe na Portugal. Ni igihugu gifite abaturage babarirwa muri miliyoni zisaga 25, biganjemo abakiri bato, urubyiruko. Amakuru agaragaza ko Mozambique abari munsi y'imyaka 15 barenga cyangwa bakaba icya kabiri cy'abaturage bose b'icyo gihugu cya Mozambique. Hashize rero ibihe nk'uko twabivugaga, Perezida wa Repubulika mu myaka 2 itambutse mu kwezi k'Ukwakira muri 2016 yagiriye uruzinduko muri Mozambique. Hakaba hari amasezerano y'ubufatanye yasinywe. Kugeza uyu munsi u Rwanda rufitanye amasezerano y'ubufatanye na Mozambique mu bijyanye n'ubwikorezi, cyane cyane ubwikorezi. Ariko nanone mu makuru anyuranye ajyanye n'uru ruzinduko rwa perezida Nyusi mu Rwanda. Amakuru yagiye atangazwa nuko muri Mozambique hari abanyarwanda bariyo bafite imirimo inyuranye, babarirwa mu bihumbi hagati ya 3 na 4. Akaba rero ubwo yakirwaga ku meza na mugenzi w'u Rwanda nimugoroba, yavuze ko ari ikaze ku banyarwanda bifuza kujya kugira ibyo bakorera muri icyo gihugu cya Mozambique. Anavuga ariko ko Mozambique yiteguye gufatanya n'u Rwanda muri cadre y'uyu mubano, mu korohereza abanyarwanda nanone bari muri Mozambique bashaka kugaruka iwabo mu Rwanda, cyangwa se n'abanyarwanda bajyayo gukorerayo. Akaba yavuze ko ari ikaze muri icyo gihugu. Urababwira rero ko mu kanya katarambiranye kuri televiziyo y'u Rwanda ndetse na radio Rwanda muza gukurikira ikiganiro abakuru b'ibihugu byombi bagirana n'abanyamakuru. Ubu tuvugana tukaba tubabwira ko babanje kugirana ibiganiro birumvikana mu muhezo, hanyuma aha turi bakaba bagiye kuza kugirana ikiganiro n'abanyamakuru no gushyira umukono ku masezerano y'ubufatanye anyuranye. Amakuru nanone yakomeje kuvugwa nuko mu minsi mike indege ya Rwandair izaba ikorera ingendo i Maputo mu murwa mukuru wa Mozambique. Ubwo kazaba ari undi muhanda ubonetse usanzwe yari isanzwe yerekeza mu majyepfo ya Afurika ijyaza Johannesburg. Abakuru b'ibihugu byombi bagize guverinoma bageze ahagiye kubera ikiganiro n'abanyamakuru. Abona minisitiri w'ububanyi n'amahanga w'u Rwanda hamwe na mugenzi we wa Mozambique n'abandi bagize guverinoma n'intumwa ziyobowe na perezida wa Mozambique bageze hano ahagiye nyine kubera icyo kiganiro n'abanyamakuru, ariko kibimburirwa n'umuhango wo gushyira umukono ku masezerano y'ubufatanye hagati y'ibihugu byombi mu ngeri zinyuranye z'ubuzima bw'igihugu. Nari mbivuze rero ko Mozambique ari igihugu gifite byinshi cyafatanyamo n'u Rwanda, ibijyanye n'ubucuruzi, ibijyanye n'ubuhinzi, ibijyanye ndetse n'ubutabera, nk'uko twagiye tubisoma mu bitangazamakuru binyuranye. Mozambique yavuze ko rwose yo ikinguye ku banyarwanda. Yavuze kandi ko biteguye gufatanya n'u Rwanda, ariko byose bikagaruka muri bwa bufatanye n'ubundi bwa Afurika. Aragenderera u Rwanda, ariko nanone abakurikiye mwumvise ko mu gihe akirwa ku meza yagiye yibutsa ko perezida wa Repubulika y'u Rwanda Paul Kagame muri iki gihe ari nawe uyoboye umuryango wa Afurika yunze ubumwe. Ni ubufatanye rero bureba ibihugu byombi, ariko kandi buninjira no mu bisanzwe birimo gukorwa, mu ntambwe irimo gukorwa mu rwego rwo kubaka Afurika twifuza, mu rwego rwo koroshya urujya n'uruza rw'abaturage ba Afurika bava mu gihugu kimwe bajya mu kindi, mu rwego rw'amasezerano aherutse kwemerezwa i Kigali yo gushyiraho isoko rusange ry'umugabane wa Afurika. Ibyo byose nk'uko byagiye byumvikana ubwo yakirwa ku meza na mugenzi w'u Rwanda, biri mu bimugenza, biri mu byo ashyize imbere, bikaba binagaragazwa nanone na porogaramu afite kuri gahunda y'uruzinduko rwe hano mu Rwanda, aho yasuye ejo icyanya cy'inganda cya Kigali, asura inganda zikora ibiribwa. Biragaragara ko nanone biri muri iyo cadre, muri ayo masezerano yo koroshya urujya n'uruza. Ari busura umupaka wa Rubavu, arebe uko u Rwanda nk'igihugu cy'umuryango wa Afurika yunze ubumwe ruhanye cyangwa se rushyira mu bikorwa izo ngamba zinyuranye zigenda zifatwa au niveau continental. Mu kanya rero katarambiranye nk'uko tukomeza kubibararikira, nyakubahwa perezida wa Repubulika ya Mozambique Philippe Nyusi ndetse na nyakubahwa perezida wa Repubulika y'u Rwanda Paul Kagame baraba bageze aho turi hano hagiye kubera ikiganiro n'abanyamakuru, ikiganiro no ku masezerano hagati y'ibihugu byombi. Ndabona abanyakubahwa minisitiri w'ububanyi n'amahanga b'ibihugu byombi bariteguye, ndetse n'izindi ntumwa zaba zaturutse muri Mozambique na bamwe mu bagize guverinoma hano mu Rwanda. Televiziyo y'u Rwanda rero irakomeza kubagezaho uko uyu muhango, iki gikorwa kigiye gukomeza gikurikirana, mbabwira kandi ko ni igikorwa cyitabiriwe n'abanyamakuru banyuranye baturutse imihanda yose, kugira ngo bageze ku biwabo nanone iby'uru ruzinduko. Tunababwira kandi ko uyu munsi dufite nyine uru ruzinduko rw'iminsi 3 rw'akazi rwa perezida wa Mozambique, ariko hari n'abandi bashyitsi muri iyi weekend, ndetse ku cyumweru no ku wa kabiri cyangwa ku wa mbere ahategerejwe nyakubahwa perezida w'igihugu cy'Ubushinwa hano mu Rwanda, uzakurikirwa na nyakubahwa minisitiri w'intebe w'igihugu cy'Ubuhinde. Umuntu yavuga ko mu Rwanda ari weekend diplomatique, ni weekend u Rwanda rufite abashyitsi b'imena, biganirwaho nyine n'iterambere, ni ubukungu, ni Afurika twifuza, ni uko koroshya urujya n'uruza, ni ubufatanye bunyuranye. Nyakubahwa perezida wa repubulika y'u Rwanda na perezida wa repubulika ya Mozambique bakaba bageze ahangaha. Reka tubarekere mukurikirane uko iki gikorwa kigiye kugenda. Murakoze.
Boa tarde, Vossa Excelência. Good afternoon, Mr. President. We will begin with the signing of 5 agreements, and will be followed by a brief press conference. The first agreement is a memorandum of understanding on the establishment of a joint permanent commission. It will be signed on the side of the Republic of Mozambique by Minister José Pacheco, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Cooperation, and on the side of the Republic of Rwanda by Minister Mushikiwao. The next agreement is the agreement, sorry, shake hands please. The next agreement is the agreement on exemption of visa requirements for diplomatic and service passport holders. It will be signed by Minister Pacheco and Thank you. The next is a bilateral air service agreement. It will be signed on the side of the Republic of Rwanda by Minister Wihanganye, Minister of State in charge of Transport, and Minister Pacheco. The next agreement is a Memorandum of Understanding on Science and Technology, Higher Education and Professional Training. It will be signed on the side of the Republic of Rwanda by Minister Rurangirwa, Minister of Information Technology and Communication. The last agreement is a Memorandum of Understanding between the Rwanda Development Board and the Investment and Export Promotion Agency of Mozambique. It will be signed on the side of the Republic of Mozambique by the Director General of Investment and Export Promotion Agency, Lorenzo Sambo, and on the side of the Republic of Rwanda by the CEO of the Rwanda Development Board, Ms. Claire Kamanzi. Thank you. This marks the end of the agreement signing ceremony. We will now invite Your Excellencies to the podium to address the media. Start with you, Mr. President. Mr. President Kagame.
Good morning, Excellencies, my brother, President Nyusi of President of the Republic of Mozambique, and the distinguished delegation, our senior government officials, and members of the media. It was a pleasure for us here in Rwanda to receive our honored guest, the President of Mozambique, for the couple of days the President is going to be with us. This was following my visit to Mozambique. And while the President was here, we've been able to have very productive bilateral discussions, as well as touching on matters of our region, our continent, and beyond. It's just a great pleasure to have President Nyusi here, and following that, many things are going to happen between our two countries, even as explained by the bilateral agreements that have been signed. So, President, I wish to welcome you and invite you to say a word.
Muito obrigado. Senhor Presidente, caro irmão.
Peço para ligar o microfone. Microfone.
Primeiro por estar aqui.
Microfone.
Respondendo o seu convite que me fez em 2016. Só para iniciar uma terra tão linda, não só pelas suas 1000 colinas, mas só ver onde aqui estamos rodeados de uma vegetação, de uma natureza. Onslaught. Já? Qual é o problema? Sim. Está em conforme? Estão a ouvir? Qual é o problema? Qual é o problema, Nelson? No off? Estão a ouvir? No, you can't. No, this man you can't understand. You can't hear.
There's a hissing noise.
This was working, but no, this is not working. Someone.
There's a hissing noise coming from here. I don't know what it is.
Dois. Estão a ouvir?
Think. Yes? It's supposed to be that. Just a moment.
To me, it's a great pleasure to be in this land of 1,000 hills, but particularly to see how nature is preserved. It's just looking at the site where we are. We are surrounded by vegetation with the typical sound of birds, something which is very rare in so many countries of the world. And therefore, I would like to congratulate you. We had an opportunity to thank for the warm welcome and hospitality. I was saying that I have colleagues who I wonder whether they will go back with me or they will have to stay here in Rwanda due to the conducive environment this country is providing us with, taking advantage of our stay we would like to congratulate but also encourage President Kagame for the work he's been doing for this country. And in this case, now for the African Union, a moment where the continent is required to conduct a number of reforms for its growth and emancipation. I will not elaborate on what happened during our visit, because the summary of these achievements was done through the legal agreements or legal instruments that were signed to they were witnessed by all of us. But during our stay, we had an opportunity to exchange views on the political, economic, and social situation of our two countries, on the situation obtaining in the regions where we are. In our case, we shared a briefing on SADC and also on so many issues of our continent and the world at large. We, during these talks and meetings, we ended up concluding that we need to bring our undertakings closer, so the discussions have been completed very quickly. We thought that we should have our connections through the establishment of embassies, which will allow people from Mozambique and Rwanda to move from one side to the other, and also to allow the flow of business and information. We've also collected the experience of best practices of governance and transparency in Rwanda, which is very good. It's always very good to have experiences from a sister country, because this country knows us so well, which means that the bottlenecks can be overcome by consulting, by trying to find out as to how our sister or our brothers done, and so that we can do the same. In our visit, we also brought the business community. Some are even arriving today or very early morning tomorrow, so that very quickly we can leverage our relations. We are in a campaign of economic diplomacy, because we understand that only this way, by engaging the private sector, we can quickly address the concerns of our people. We will have an opportunity tomorrow to talk about the potentials that Mozambique has in the area of economy, but we've also told our brothers that within the framework of our government 5-year program, we have defined some areas which are key, such as agriculture, energy, tourism, and infrastructures. This country is in a position to participate in all these areas through the investment, and we can also have bilateral investments or triangular investments, so that we can overcome the difficulties that our people are faced with, and immediately we will start encouraging trade between our two countries. As you are aware, we grow a lot of products in Mozambique: beans, tea, cashew nuts, sugar, cotton, but this country has got expertise which can be shared. We had the opportunity to visit this morning the area of innovation, technological innovation, where we clearly felt that the African technological potential is emerging here. So we'll explore to our maximum. And this morning we visited the memorial on the 1994 genocide, where clearly we saw how these people is preserving and respecting their own culture, their history. We most instances do not understand how societies are now enjoy some tranquility, they have some coherence, because values, when values of patriotism are preserved, these are the ones that can go a long way in building a citizenship and building a new man. We would say a lot. There are so many things we could talk about, which we looked at during our visit, but our visit is quite productive, and it was timely. We think that not only for working visits, but Rwandans, including President Kagame, because he's a Rwandan, could find a space or room to visit Mozambique in future, so that in a way that is not so official, and so that we exchange views. So there's a lot we can do. Once again, I'd like to thank President Kagame for inviting me and for providing me with this environment, this ambience, so that we know to detail this country, so that we can build on the expertise and knowledge that this country has. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
We'll now begin with taking questions from the press. We'll take about 4 questions. We'll ask members of the press to please introduce yourself and your media outlet, and keep your questions to 1 question, please. I have a question from William Mapote of STV in Mozambique.
Boa tarde e muito obrigado por esta ocasião. O meu nome é William Mapote, sou
Journalist.
e a minha questão
And my question is for the 2 presidents. Can he use the microphone? Can this gentleman use the microphone?
tem sido notório como se assinam acordos bilaterais é que
Just a moment. The microphone is.
Mais alto.
sim, dizia meu nome é William Mapote, sou jornalista de Moçambique e a minha questão serve
My question
para os dois presidentes, mas
is meant for the 2 presidents, but I would address it to President Nyusi. One of the issues is related to
é a lentidão na
is the
implementação
slowness
dos
in the
protocolos.
implementation of protocols and agreements signed. I would like to know this time what will happen that is different, so that implementation can be speeded up and is effective. Thank you very much.
You want, President?
Bom, primeiro, STV é uma televisão privada ou independente.
A private or independent TV broadcaster.
Uma das coisas que
One of the values of Mozambique is freedom of expression. It's a private TV which follows the visit of the head of state. This case, we have a lot of hope. I do not know many cases where things are slow. It's just a matter of seeing. We had the visit of President Kagame in 2016, and one of the decisions made was that we should hold the Joint Permanent Commission within 2 years, and during this period of 2 years, there were visit exchanges. Before we completed 2 years, we are here, and the session has taken place, was held. So it's not a decision which was not fulfilled. To make even to add on, we came with a group of business people, and business people who are already operating here. Those who are in the sugar area are already working here. They know this market. Others have a representation here in the region. So things are moving, are flowing. The protocols signed today are a result of the implementation of what we signed in 2016. So 16 there was a visit, 17 there were a number of instruments signed to make our decisions viable, and here we are here again to realize this. I believe that free movement, and I was talking to President Kagame, is not a problem for us. This is his flag in the chairpersonship of the African Union. Therefore, this will not be a major obstacle for Rwanda, and it's neither an obstacle for Mozambique. We believe that this will take place, will happen. Just to add, during this session, we talked about the possibility to start flights, international or regional flights, and the agreement has just been signed, but we think that before the next session there will be flights from Rwanda to Mozambique and vice versa. We are hopeful and we have faith that it's not this generation or this group of presidents who meet just to write papers and put them in the shells. We are committed to do, and things will happen.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I don't think I have to add much, except thanking the President. And for me, just briefly say, the hope is in the fact that my experience with President Nyusi is a practical man. In fact, I remember many occasions in several meetings we are having at the AU summit or other summits. He is one man who is always asking about the time. We need to do things on time, which the urgency of which I share with him. And well, bureaucracies we manage can be slow sometimes, but I'm saying this knowing that we are going to be the two of us who will push for things to happen. So I don't see much in the business as usual way. So that is where my hope lies.
Thank you, Excellencies. The next question will be from Sylvanus of Rwanda Broadcasting Agency.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm Sylvanus from Rwanda Broadcasting Agency. My question goes to His Excellency President Nyusi. Going by history, Your Excellency, we understand that Rwanda and Mozambique share a lot. And given what you have seen here in Rwanda after visiting various developmental spots, much as two countries or African countries for this matter try to emancipate themselves, to some extent we have been seeing some foreign forces coming in to either divert or leading this country astray from the point. I'd like to hear...
What is that?
Diverting maybe some foreign countries or big powers for this matter coming in to some extent divert the principles or development for African countries. I'd like to hear from Your Excellency, as you go home, your taking home message to how the two countries could strategically work together to taking these achievements to an extra height of development. Thank you.
Which subjects?
I didn't understand the
Yes,
question.
the question is not clear.
Can you make clear what is
Can
your...
you do something for translation probably and not...
No, but even I didn't understand much.
Yeah. Please?
I said, Your Excellency, going by history, Mozambique and Rwanda share a lot when it comes to liberation struggle. And given what the two countries have achieved in development, I would like to hear from Your Excellency the take-home message, strategically how the two countries can work together to overcome some of the challenges that, to some extent, brought in by external forces to a certain point, divert these achievements of the two countries. Thank you.
Certo. Esta é uma pergunta mesmo da juventude e é bem.
This is a question from the youth, and it's a welcome question.
Disse e muito bem
And
sobre o
you have
passado.
rightly pointed out on the colonial past that we share, and the massacres and the genocide this country experienced. We experienced it in a different way, sometimes directly and through wars in Mozambique, and therefore we take in our shoulders this history, which is very rich. It's a history which is also transmitted to the youth. The youth should know where we're coming from and where we're going. Our visit to Rwanda is exactly because we know that from the common past, there are experiences of the present we can build on. This country is small, it's not rich, very rich, but it's a hard-working nation. From being a small country and from the hard work it's doing, it's addressing the concerns of their people at a speed which is acceptable or and enviable, which can be envied. Therefore, we are here to get these experiences. I believe that President Kagame, when he was in Mozambique, he also he gathered some of our experiences. We have resources, and here there are resources. What is important is to untap these resources and transform them into wealth so that it benefits our people. You've talked so well about external interferences, but sometimes we are not afraid of these interferences because we know that we are not an island as countries. We need to cooperate with everybody, but on a basis of mutual respect and mutual advantage, and that's why we accept national and foreign investments. We are here precisely to invite, and I would also invite you as well, so that tomorrow you attend the business forum we will have with the business people who are working, precisely because there are so many things we can do together. Yesterday we visited the economic special zone, and we saw how from small investment that Rwandan government has made, very quickly they started having a return of this investment. What is important is that they are providing jobs to so many people, and mainly women. We used to say that if you empower a woman, you are empowering the whole family. So these are the experiences we've gained from Rwanda, and together we'll move. And I was inviting my brother, if there are farmers here in Rwanda with good investments that can invest in Mozambique in farming in large arable lands, that would be good for us. We don't need to go very far. If in Africa we have such capacity, let's capitalize, let's build on this capacity. I believe that your question was understood, that this question was more bilateral. Could just say more, could elaborate further on this.
The next question will be from Alfredo Simango,
próxima
PM
pergunta.
from Mozambique.
Muito boa tarde. Brito Simango, jornalista da televisão
Simango,
Moçambique.
journalist from the Mozambique TV. My question is addressed to President Kagame from Rwanda. What Rwanda offers to Mozambique in this new cycle of economic diplomacy? And the other question, to which extent Rwandans are reconciled 24 years after the 1994 genocide? President Nyusi, what has impressed you in Rwanda during your state visit? You visited some economic undertakings, you have talks. What impressed you most?
Well, what we are offering first and foremost is a partnership. It's a cooperation between two brother countries and peoples of Mozambique and Rwanda. We share a lot. The aspirations are the same. We have had experiences liberating our people, our countries. But these experiences are better in a complementary manner. There are similarities, there are differences, but if all brought together, each side learns one thing or two more than they had in their own experiences. So, and when we are talking about liberation of people and countries, a very big part of that is the social and economic transformation that we seek to carry out in the context of a good political management of our countries, so that all that happens as we exchange, as we share these experiences, and supporting our private sectors so that they work together, and at the same time the private sector lead the economic progress we want to see for our people is therefore being offered, or that offered in that framework of partnership that I think the President was talking about, and also what we witnessed in the form of bilateral agreements. Through that process, many things will happen that will benefit Rwanda and will benefit Mozambique. In fact, it doesn't stop there. By strengthening our cooperation, we are able to contribute also to African countries, other African countries with whom we cooperate or still work together in many fields for the better of the continent. The second question about reconciliation, I think reconciliation is going to be work in progress all the time. There is no fixed date you put to this process and say by this date reconciliation will be 100%. Things don't work like that. But as you progress in dealing with all these challenges, whether economic, political, social, and working to bring good politics to work, to make people understand what is good in being together, in working in unison, and so that countries develop not in a form of pockets here and there within countries, but rather as a whole. And as a whole, that means everyone has to contribute. So reconciliation in Rwanda has, to a very large extent, made good progress. And again, as I said, what remains to be done is also there, and we continue working on that. But I wanted you to carry with you the message that what you are able to see or you have heard from people while you are here as refers to progress made. In fact, whether it is economic or otherwise, it has been made alongside the progress being made on the side of reconciliation. When people have reconciled, they have come together, they have worked together, they are the ones who have enabled this progress we see to be there to the level we see it. So that is just to talk about the significance of reconciliation, but also the steps that have been registered.
A sua terceira pergunta
foi what lessons we take. So there are many lessons. There are so many lessons we can carry. Perhaps I should start by your second question addressed to President Kagame. This capacity of people to reconcile after pain, after conflict. People should reconcile and should unite and consolidate patriotism and address problems of the future. So this is a lesson that we all need to have as a major lesson. And one of the things that has impressed me most is the hard-working character of the Rwandan people. At all levels, Rwandans have decided to address their own problems through hard work. You can see very young generations and those who are part of the generation that is previous, is earlier than those new generation. They are just convey their knowledge and their expertise, and they are surrounded by the youth, and we've seen that they are transforming the existing opportunities into wealth without any complex or any biasness. This culture of hard work of the Rwandan people is quite admirable, because intelligence all people should have, the human capacity, human capital, but the will and the culture of hard work is key for us to transform our own mental capacity in resources and in products. But this is something else. I would be unfair if I did not mention this, because this is one of the things you would like to hear. One of the lessons is a very clean city, a beautiful city where traffic rules are respected, where there is no crime. I say there is no crime because you cannot not because we have crime in our country, but this is a very important experience for the tranquility of the people. There are many lessons, so other lessons will just build on and capitalize and work on. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellencies. The next and last question will be from Dan Gawunziza of Kigali Today.
Thank you, Your Excellencies, for the opportunity. My name is Danny Gawunziza. I write for Kigali Today. My question goes to Your Excellency President Nyusi. Mozambique is signatory to CFTA, Continental Free Trade Area. When do you plan to take the opportunity to submit the papers of ratification to AU? Thank you.
É muito bom. É porta-voz da União Africana.
I think you are the spokesperson of the African Union. We are working in this regard. We do not hesitate. When we made this decision, we did not hesitate. I recall that there was a time of consultation and consultations with President Kagame so as to bring this sensitivity, including to this meeting. So I made it an issue that I attended the meeting. So I was there. We are in the process. You know that some of the issues in Mozambique, we respect three powers, and I believe this applies here as well: the judiciary, the legislature, and we are the executive. For your own knowledge, for me to come here to conduct to pay this state visit, I have to seek clearance from Parliament, and the Parliament has accepted it. So any decisions we make, we have to share with them, and we have a very flexible Parliament. I believe at any time we'll be in a position to go back and take up the commitment we accepted ourselves.
Thank you, Mr. President. Your Excellencies, this marks the end of the press conference. We thank you for your time. President Nyusi, we wish you Viahem Segura across our country, and hope that you discover a few of the reasons for the Rwandan saying, God spends the day elsewhere but sleeps in Rwanda. Enjoy your stay.
Muito obrigado. Quero convidar a todos para estar presentes na FACIM, Moçambique. FACIM é a feira internacional onde se expõe todo o incluindo jornalistas.
I would like to invite you to our trade fair. This is where we just showcase our achievements, including journalists are invited to the trade fair of Maputo FACIM. Thank you.
Hano mu Rugwiro kirahumuje aho abakuru b'ibihugu byombi mbere yo kuganira n'abanyamakuru habanje gushyirwa umukono ku masezerano amasezerano yashyizweho umukono atanu, amasezerano y'ubufatanye harimo yashyizweho umukono n'abaminisitiri b'ububanyi n'amahanga b'ibihugu byombi, ajyanye no korohereza urujya n'uruza hagati y'ibihugu byombi, cyane cyane ku bijyanye na viza n'abafite pasiporo de serivisi na pasiporo diplomatique. Hari kandi amasezerano yashyizweho umukono ku bijyanye n'ubufatanye mu gutwara abantu n'ibintu hagati ya kompanyi z'ibihugu byombi zitwara abagenzi mu kirere. Hari amasezerano y'ubufatanye mu bijyanye n'ikoranabuhanga, ubumenyi ndetse na za kaminuza, kwigisha mu mashuri makuru na za kaminuza. Hari na MOU cyangwa se amasezerano y'ubufatanye yashyizweho umukono hagati y'ikigo cy'igihugu cy'iterambere n'ikigo cya Mozambique nacyo gishinzwe iterambere. Uretse rero iby'amasezerano yashyizweho umukono, ibibazo hakurikiyeho ubutumwa bw'abakuru b'ibihugu byombi, aho Perezida wa Repubulika y'u Rwanda Paul Kagame yongeye guha ikaze mugenzi we wa Mozambique, amwifuriza kugubwa neza muri urugendo rw'iminsi 3. Hanyuma Perezida wa Mozambique Philippe Nyusi yashimiye Perezida wa Repubulika y'u Rwanda uko bakiriwe kuva bagera hano mu Rwanda. Yongera kandi gushimira akazi gakomeye kakozwe na Perezida wa Repubulika Paul Kagame n'ubuyobozi bwe mu kongera kubaka u Rwanda. Turi basubiriramo kuko abanyarwanda badukurikiye byari mu Cyongereza n'igiportige, turagira ngo tubahe muri make ibimaze kubera muri iki kiganiro. Perezida Nyusi kandi yavuze ko we na mugenzi w'u Rwanda mu biganiro babanje kugirana mbere yo kuza mu kiganiro n'abanyamakuru barebye ibibazo biri mu karere, umugabane wa Afurika ndetse no hirya no hino ku isi. Ibyo bakaba babiganireho. Ikindi yavuze nuko nyuma y'uru ruzinduko hagiye kuzakurikiraho no kureba uko habaho za ambasade no kuhugu gifite byinshi u Rwanda rwashoramo imari, bijyanye n'ubuhinzi, bijyanye n'ingufu, bijyanye n'ubukerarugendo ndetse n'ibikorwa remezo. Anavuga ariko ko n'u Rwanda hari byinshi abanyamozambike barwigiraho, cyane cyane aha akaba yavuze ko u Rwanda basanze ari igihugu kimaze gukataza gutera intambwe yakwigirwaho mu bijyanye no kwitabira ikoranabuhanga. Kandi no muri ikibazo cya nyuma avuze mu masomo anyuranye avuga amaze gukura muri uruzinduko akirimo mu Rwanda kuko azarusoza ku munsi w'ejo, yavuze ko abanyarwanda yasanze ari abakozi bakora cyane. Agira ati ubumenyi burahari muri Afurika ariko si henshi wasanga abantu bitabira umurimo bawushyizeho umutima. Kandi akaba yavuze ko igishimishije ari uko usanga umwe mu banyamakuru ba Mozambique yabajije abakuru b'ibihugu byombi atese muri Afurika ibintu byo kuranzika, ibintu biba byemeranyijweho, ni ikihe cyizere mwaduha kuri aya masezerano yashyizweho umukono. Hanyuma Perezida wa Repubulika y'u Rwanda ndetse na Perezida wa Mozambique bavuga ko batari muri ba perezida baganira kugira ngo abanyamakuru bandike hanyuma bibikwe bye kuzashyirwa mu bikorwa. Bagira bati ikintu cya birokrasi twebwe twaragisezereye. Ikindi kibazo kibajijwe abakuru b'ibihugu byombi ni kijyanye n'uko ibi bihugu bishobora guhangana n'abivanga mu bibazo bya Afurika. Abakuru b'ibihugu byombi bavuze ko mu by'ukuri icyo kintu abanyafurika bamaze kugisobanukirwa, bafite uko bakorana n'ibihugu hirya no hino. Perezida Nyusi yagize ati twakira abashoramari baturutse hirya no hino, ariko icy'ingenzi ni ukumenya icyo dukeneye nk'ibihugu bya Afurika. Nanone ikibazo abanyamakuru babajije, hari uwagize ati se u Rwanda rwafatanya na Mozambique mu bijyanye n'iki? Perezida wa Repubulika y'u Rwanda yasubije ko hari byinshi u Rwanda rushobora gusangira na Mozambique muri ubu bufatanye hagati y'ibihugu byombi, cyane cyane mu bijyanye n'inararibonye u Rwanda rumaze kugeraho mu bijyanye n'ikoranabuhanga, mu bijyanye n'ishoramari, mu bijyanye no gukemura amakimbirane. Ibihugu byombi bikaba bifite aho bisa naho byanyuze mu mateka ashaririye. Aha rero Perezida wa Repubulika yagize ati umubano w'ibihugu byombi hari byinshi wafasha mu gusoza. Nk'uko twari tubivuze nanone muri ya masomo Perezida wa Mozambique avuze arimo kwigira muri uru ruzinduko agirira mu Rwanda, agize ati abanyarwanda barakora cyane kandi urasanga uko gukora biri mu rubyiruko rufite ubumenyi. Akaba yavuze ko nanone atareka kuvuga ko u Rwanda rubonye nk'igihugu kirangwa n'isuku, ariko igihugu nanone usanga abanyarwanda bafite umuco wa discipline, nta kavuyo nta kajagari. Uruzinduko rero rurakomeje nk'uko twakomeje kubibabwira, ari bunyarukire mu ntara y'Amajyepfo, ari busura intara y'Uburengerazuba. Reka twebwe hano mu Rugwiro aho twari tubabereye na ekipe tekinike yose twari kumwe, tubashimire kandi dukomeze kubifuriza ibihe byiza.